Hey guys, welcome back to rhrjen. I'm so glad you're here. We have a juicy one for you today. We're going to go super deep into this, and I'm feisty and fired up and ready to go. Last night I did a live, actually tonight, I'm filming it tonight. Last night I did a live chat, and there are over 2,000 of you guys on. So a huge thank you if you're one of the ones that came out, and a huge thank you if you're one of the ones that watched it after. It just means so much to me. But the reason that so many of us were on and talking about this and fired up is because I really go into the grief grifting that's going on. It's unbelievable. Um, I don't know why I expect any different from those two, but this one is just sickening to watch. It really is. I'm going to show you some videos, including one where it appears that Meghan is hugging someone and consoling them, and you'll see what happens. Just know that it appears to be staged. I'm hearing reports that they were only there for a matter of minutes, just different stuff like that. And just again, it's exploiting a tragedy that goes on. It's something that they're known for. They go to these places, exploit tragedies, and try to hook their names onto it to try to get what more publicity for themselves, better Netflix ratings. It's awful, awful stuff, but nothing new for the grifters. But we're going to go hard into that. I'm going to show you some videos that go along with it. I'm going to read some comments. We're really going to have a thoughtful discussion about it. So again, I'm Jen. Thank you so much for being here. It means so much to me. Now let's get into this. But what do you notice off the top of your head with this photo? So many things. That hug. Oh, it's not just like, you okay? You got this. Oh, and also, here's your butt for the camera again. It's just her favorite thing to do. Here's your butt for the camera, but here's my face for the camera. Oh, but guys, do you recognize her because she's in a hat? No, we still see your face. She's like, she's down, but you can still see her face. Like, this is my angry voice in case you guys were wondering. The full body hug. That's it. Oops, sorry. Hold on. Oh, the chat's flying. There's so many of you guys. Oh my God, there's 1,200 of you on. Thank you for being here. Holy crap, I didn't even notice. Make sure you hit the like button. Thank you. That full body hug, exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You know what? Again, I'm really not trying to make this about me, but somebody beautifully in the chat asked me, Jen, you just went through a hurricane. Would a hug from Meghan help? No, it wouldn't help. I'm fine. Thank God my family's fine. But the people down the street weren't. Like, it fell through their house. Like, there's people all around us that weren't fine. One fell on my car, but it's fine. I thought I was going to lose part of my house because there was a tree over top of it. We're fine. It's not that. My point is, would a hug help? No. Bottles of water would have helped. We didn't have water for 2 weeks, stuff like that. So I'm thinking about these poor people that lost everything. I'm lucky to have a house. These people don't have houses. I don't think a hug would help. Stay your ass home and give money. You know what I mean? Like, or bring something helpful. Hugs aren't helpful. That's my rant on that. Can you tell I get passionate about this stuff? Because I do. There's so many things I'm trying to hold back from saying. All right, I'm gonna read some of your comments. We're gonna keep going because I have so much to say about this. I'm fired up today. I'm feisty. All right, Steve, what are you saying? Steve, full body claw. That's right. Yeah, Hazel looks Haas. Haas. I just heard him German Haas. He always looks lost, confused, angry. That's him for sure. Couldn't think of anything worse. Exactly. These people have already been devastated. Do you really want to do a hug? Are you talking about me or Meghan? No, I'm just kidding. No, she does. And again, that's hilarious, but it's about turning the other person around backwards. So that way it's the Meghan show. It's the Meghan show. So she can pretend like she's trying to go hide in her hat, which happens to be an LA hat, by the way. Hometown girl does good. Yeah. I'd like to see what Haz's hat is. It probably just says duh on the front of it. I'm confused. Property of Meghan. Something like that. If lost, please return to something like that. That could be a fun game. What does Harry's hat say? Leave me comments and let me know. But yeah, I'm saying grief grifters. That's it. Exactly. She broke the cringe meter. Absolutely. Man, the chat's flying. So I'm going to try to keep up with you guys. But here's the other thing I want to point out. Okay. Oh, I wish I had a pointer right now, but I don't. Okay. Look at her arm. Okay. I'm going to do it with my other arm. Look at her arm. She's still playing look at her jewelry. Look at my, see, me and the camera, not friends. Okay. Look at my jewelry. But see, she took off, mine's not a Cartier watch. She took off her Cartier watch. So that way she can be more relatable. So she's only wearing, I'm just making numbers. She's only wearing $60,000 worth of jewelry instead of $100,000 worth of jewelry she normally wears. Guys, she's relatable. She's one of the people. No, not even kind of. Nice try. It's so ridiculous. That's just the first thing I noticed. So she's just, you know what I mean? Like sleeves rolled up. Oh, I'm one of you people. No, you're not. Let me show you this and then we're going to come right back because this is what's on my mind. This is why I brought my hat. This is why me and Jeremy Clarkson are friends today. This is why can't I figure out the camera? All right, let me show you this. Guys, this is what she does. She puts on a hat. One tear, wrong eye, left eye, go. Puts on a hat to be, she doesn't want attention on herself. She has a hat on. This is what she does. This is my first thought too. See, look, I'm not a celebrity. I'm here mourning. And it's disgusting because again, look where she's at. This is the one I can't talk about because I get really upset. This is the one with the kids. I'm not going to talk about it because it really upsets me. But truly, it's disgusting. This to me is probably, besides the things that she did to Her Majesty the Queen and Catherine, I'm saying one of the most disgusting publicity stunts she ever did was with these kids. I couldn't show my face on camera before. Now you can see it. Like I get real pissed off about this one because it's horrible. It's a tragedy with children. In case you're not from America, and you don't know, and it's, again, I'm not going to go there. You get it. You get it. But look, see, I'm holding myself because I'm sad. Oh, but I'm in a hat too. So look, it's not so bad, guys. Oh. Still there trying to make this into a publicity thing. And see, it's just an ongoing thing. This is her grief grifting uniform, hat, dressed down, a little bit less jewelry. Look at me. Again, YouTube, ugh, they don't love that word, but the thing we all went through in 2020, here they are. Again, this is her grief grifting outfit, hat, dressed down, a little less jewelry, hold hands with has no balls. It's just her ongoing thing. The only other time I saw her in a hat that I thought was so weird was that baby shower, whatever you believe was happening there. That was just, it wasn't a grief grifting. Maybe it was grief for her, but it was a grifting opportunity. So anytime she grifts, she's in a baseball cap, just saying. Grief grifting uniform. She likes to put on the hat to try to go incognito, but no. Oh, sorry. Don't look at that yet. We're not there. It's not even, she pretends to try to go incognito. That's not even what it is. Let's see. We'll get there. There you go. It's because she's still, forgive me in my hat. I don't look great in hats. It's fine. Whatever. So it's still like, oh, my face. Oh, my left eye. Tear go. Like, we see what you're doing. You're just framing your face to get the photos made. They allegedly, supposedly put out some sort of press thing to let the press know that they were there. I don't think the press just knew magically where to show up to take pictures of Dumb and Dumberton. They knew. They were alerted in advance. So there's no incognito. And again, a huge thank you to Spicy and to Squeegee for doing such a great job before this and helped me pull things. And you guys were telling me, how are you going to... Okay. Here we go. I have a video to play that's going to piss you off like it pissed me off. We're going to get in a real pissy headspace and it's going to be fun. But basically, it's from the mayor of Pasadena. You know what? Why don't I just play it now? Let's do that and let's get real pissed off together. Here we go. Where are you at, Mayor Pasadena? Oh, where did I put you? Let's see. Oh, here you are. Get ready to feel real angry. Here we go.
Families in our neighbors.
Surely.
Oh, shit. Sorry. That's the end of it. Oh, yeah. And then Harry says, surely. Here we go. Mayor Pasadena. Here we go.
Visit today. We were here earlier today and they were serving food anonymously.
He's trying to say Harry and Meghan are these great people because they served food anonymously. I'm sorry, what? No, they didn't. It wasn't anonymous. I'm sure they were surrounded by bodyguards. I'm sure that I'll show you a video of them walking away mysteriously with the person they hugged. Now, why would they do that unless they staged that thing? That's weird, right? So, of course, they were not anonymous. So, yeah. And again, okay, you're the mayor of Pasadena. Okay. Your priority, it's the same thing with, again, I don't get political here. So I don't care. Be on any side you want. It's not that. It's just that Gavin Newsom did a press conference to talk about Harry and Meghan signing papers a while ago. Really? California is quite literally on fire. Your people are without everything. So many people are devastated. And your priority is to talk Harry and Meghan doing anonymous good works. You know what? If they were, then you wouldn't be on here doing a press conference about it. Now, would you? This is them, in my opinion, doing a full let me try that again. A full court press, trying to get as much publicity as they can. And I have no idea what I'm talking about. This is me just making stuff up. So go with me. But I wonder if Netflix threw some money at the problem too to try to get some good publicity for themselves, meaning like they just seem to throw a lot of money at this to get a lot of stuff. Sorry, I keep shaking the table. I'm determined not to do that, so I don't wiggle the camera. I'll wiggle myself, not the camera. It seems to be that they're determined to get as much good press as they possibly can right now. So it seems like somebody's throwing money at the problem. We're going to look at some of the press. They can put out all the press statements that they want. We can see right through you. I'm got to quit doing this because one of these times I'm going to poke myself in the eye, but you get what I'm saying. 100% it's all staged. Absolutely. But again, back to my original point, which stands. So this jackass has nothing better to talk about but Harry and Meghan. Okay. Your state is quite literally on fire. How many people? I'm sure it's like double, triple, who knows? I did a story on it 2 days ago. 9,000 homes were gone. Something like that. Or just structurally damaged. Something. I forget the number. No, the number I remember, but I forget how they worded it. It's awful. So you know it's going to be significantly more. I'm not even going to try to guess at the number. My point is, hi, making out with my microphone. Buy me a drink first. So your priority is to go on camera and talk Harry and Meghan. Maybe your priority should be to make sure there's water in the damn fire hydrants. That's what I'm hearing, is that they didn't have water in the fire hydrants. That is the most blanked up thing I've ever heard, if that's the case. That's awful. All right. Back to my original slide. So I'm stuck on this image and how crazy this is. So I just want you to take it in. Again, grifting, look at everything going on. Look at what she's doing with this woman. Now we need to take a look at the video of Harry and Meghan because it's going to piss you right off if you haven't seen it. And even if you have, it's going to piss you right off. Maybe. Here we go. We'll figure it out.
They were handing out food earlier today. Just their presence here says something. It says that people care. People care about each other, and that's something that it really is giving a lot of people hope that is lost.
Listen to the drivel. Okay. People care about each other, and they're giving people hope. No, no, you do not get to latch onto this and then say that you're giving people hope. No, the hell you are not giving people hope. I hope you go away. I hope to watch your downfall. I hope your Netflix show is a flop. That's the kind of hope you're giving me. How about that? I hope that William and Catherine are laughing their asses off. Not at what happened to the people in California. That's not what I mean, but of the horrible things that Harry and Meghan are doing and the fact that they're being called out. So yeah. I mean, seriously, yes, I know I don't say that, but yes, I know. Exactly. Typical politician. Exactly. These news people are nuts. Hello. I know. I'm so glad you guys can see it too, because I feel like I've been screaming at myself for a day about this stuff. Like, oh my gosh. And again, I don't mean to circle back, but screw it. I'm going to. Somebody just went through a disaster myself. Again, I'm very lucky. It could have been worse. I get it. For people that were just down the street from me, it was worse. We couldn't even leave our area because there were power lines down. It was so dangerous and so scary for so long. PTSD, how you doing? You're my new best friend. No, seriously, like so much bad stuff and people a lot worse off than me. But my point is, it makes me sick that these assholes are going out and grifting off of it. The same way, it's the same thing that's happened here, where when people were really affected by this tragedy, I had a tree again over my house until just a week ago? 2 weeks ago, I got it taken down. There were people coming in from out of state to do tree work to try to charge 4 times what people should charge for work like that to rip people off who have been through a hurricane. I'm not saying they're ripping people off close, right? I mean, that's basically what it is. It's grifting and it's disgusting. And I really get fired up about it. And I feel very strongly. Keep watching. Here we go.
lost everything right now. We also talked to Pasadena Mayor Victor Gordo earlier. He shared with us how Harry and Meghan really are an example of so many others wanting to help their neighbors. And then I spoke with Roy Choi. He was here earlier today. He said something about food that was pretty profound to me. He said, when you're a cook, all you think is about is feeding people, and this is our calling in life. And so when you have people show up like Prince Harry and Meghan Markle,
no. People showing up are people like Jamie Lee Curtis, who I believe donated. No, she's donating $1 million to help people. The celebrities that are out there actually, and I'm not pro celebrity, I'm saying the people, whoever, celebrity or not, they're actually out there doing things. And if they can't give money, they're doing things to help people. That's what that's the real heroes, not these publicity, fame, what I mean, that called the press on themselves again, put out a press release to let people know that they were going to be here posing for it. And we're going to get into the disgusting part coming up. I know you guys already know it, but I don't care. We're getting to it.
Show up and say, we want to help people that are hurting right now. That says something. That speaks volumes to people in a way that is often unsaid. Just that simple act of kindness.
Okay. This is what they have to report on. They're not telling us how many people have lost homes and what's going on. They're reporting on this simple act by Harry and Meghan. Okay. Simple, yes, but no, there was no action. It's all about themselves. Hold on. Let me back this up because you see it. Okay. This is the part I wanted to look at. Look, I know you see it. But in case you didn't see it, look.
He said
girl
something
in
about
gray.
food that was pretty
I'm muting this. I can't stand this guy. Girl in gray. Woman in gray. One tier left I go. I'm talking about the Meghan. Okay. Look. How do we know it's Meghan? We don't know. She's in her hat. It's incognito. You don't know that this is Jen, right? This is not Jen. I'm in a hat. You don't recognize me. Oh, but wait, they're walking off. Oh, look, happiness. Oh, happiness, walking off together, holding hands. This is what they do. She's in her hat. How do we recognize her? They were doing it incognito. Remember, according to that Pasadena guy. Yeah, this is incognito. I can't verify it, but I've heard reports that they were there for all of, I keep hitting the mic. They were there for all of 13 minutes. That might not be the case. Something like that. If they weren't there long, allegedly, according to sources, they weren't there very long. That wouldn't shock me. They hugged this woman and then, isn't that odd that they walk off with her? And here's my take on this. I'm backing it up for a second so we can see it. Here's my take on this. Look. Okay. They have their entourage, right? They're walking away into the sunset. This woman is there with them, right there. Okay. Why would she leave with them? And I suspect Meghan is always hyper aware of the camera. You know how that goes. Always eye blinking the camera. She's hyper aware of the camera. So she realizes, and maybe I'm giving her too much credit. I don't know if she realizes much, but she realizes that, incognito goose. That's right. Nobody recognized me. Look, see? I know. I look dumb in a hat. It's fine. Whatever. Hold on. Here we go. Nobody recognizes me, right? I'm not Jen. I'm like Superman with his glasses. I put them on. You don't recognize me. I'm incognito. You guys could flock around me and then nobody would recognize me. That's how that works. That's how Meghan seems to pretend like she thinks it works. It's so stupid. Anyway, what was I saying? So this woman walks off with her. My hat is kind of crooked. Oh yeah, this is Jeremy Clarkson's hat in case you missed it. Love Jeremy Clarkson. If you don't know, he hates Meghan. That's why I'm wearing it. Okay. He makes great points about me. Meghan and Harry both, but they just happened to walk off together. This woman she supposedly just met and hugged for camera. Okay. All right. I see what you're doing there. They think we're idiots. But then my assumption is, my guess, my opinion is that, let me hit play. Okay, then Meghan realizes, oh shit, there's a camera. I better do something. Oh, I'm just gonna act like I'm helping this woman. Oh yeah, this is incognito Jen helping invisible person, because that's what it is. That's what it is. None of it's real. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Crazy. All right, I'm gonna hit play and see if there's anything else we see here. But I have other videos because it's crazy. Here we go. So then it pans back. Oh, I do need to play the volume on this, because is this where there's something else crazy? It may not be this one. Hold on. Oh no, it's not this one. There's another one where we need to hear the volume because they say something real crazy. All right. We have another video to watch. It's this one. Let me see if this is the one that I'm thinking it is. Yes. Oh, get ready. We're going to get good and pissed off at this one. You ready? Because so am I. I'm going to shut up for a minute, and that's hard for me to do, but I'm going to shut up for a minute and we're going to listen because you're going to hear the most kiss goosey butt thing you've ever heard in your life. No, she's not a goose. You're going to hear the most kiss rear thing you've ever heard in your life. Listen to this reporter describing Meghan. Tell me that it's not pay to play. Here we go. Let me back it up because you're going to want to hear this. There's a way to back it up. All right. I'm going to make sure it's turned up. And here we go. It might be a little loud. Here we go.
Area where people are handing out food. So they just arrived here not that long ago, and we were alerted to the fact that they were here earlier today. We also.
Okay, I am going to talk. Notice that she just admitted that they were alerted to the fact that they were there. Oh, but how, guys? I mean, how would anybody recognize them? Guys, look, I'm Taz. I'm not Taz. She's beautiful. But I'm saying, like, I'm Taz. You don't recognize it. It's Jen. I'm somebody else now. I'm one of the twins. Don't you think I'm a Sidley twin? Isn't this it's the hat, right? It throws you off. That's what Meghan's pretending like. You'll never recognize me. Look, I'm somebody else. Look, I'm Trevor. Yeah, I'm making myself laugh.
Grab first partner Jennifer Siebel Newsom, who was also giving out food. You see, there we have a better shot of Princess Markle as Meghan.
No. Princess Markle, Meghan. No. Okay, I see you, Spice. I'll rate it in just a second. Thank you. Hold on. Hi, Ian. How the heck are you? Princess my arse. Exactly. I love saying arse. That's fun. Yeah, exactly. What? Princess Markle, Meghan. Is it your first day? Aren't you supposed to be talking the news? Even if you don't follow any of the nonsense, if you have no idea, you don't know that she's not Princess Markle, Meghan. Oh my gosh. Let's keep going. I need to roll this footage back and play this again. Shall we listen? Listen. Here we go.
There we have a better shot of Princess Markle as Meghan as she's wearing that LA ball cap and talking to some of the volunteers.
I'm sorry.
Partner Jennifer Siebel Newsom, who was also giving out food. You see, there we have a better shot of Princess Markle as Meghan as she's wearing that LA ball cap.
Okay. No. If you saw Catherine, Princess of Wales, well, no, I can't even compare. Never mind. That's totally different. It doesn't even matter. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even putting them in the same sentence. Princess Markle, Meghan. Okay. I'm going to start calling them Princess Markle, Meghan, but not in the way that you think. I'm going to call him Princess and her Markle, Meghan. I'm going to call him Princess and I'm going to call her Markle, Meghan. How about that? Is everybody on board with this plan? Is that what we're doing now? I think so. Princess Markle, Meghan it is. I'm writing this down. He's Princess. She's Markle, Meghan because both of them would apply. Yeah. She saw the camera and started moving toward it. That's it, Colts and Cake. That's it. She knew where Gavin Newsom was. She knew that they were covering Gavin's wife and some of the stuff that she was doing. So I'd heard that she kind of like, how it's like a tractor beam to the cameras. Yeah, so let's keep going with this because I need to hear the rest of this.
And talking to some of the volunteers. Not a lot of big fanfare for their arrival, obviously. I'm sure they just wanted to come and offer support. And
okay. Does anybody else smell burnt toast? Because I might be having a stroke. I smell it. I make myself laugh, if nothing else. But no, seriously. What? Okay. Princess Markle, Meghan didn't have a fanfare. I'm sorry. Did anybody else see the 8 people walking out to their cars afterwards with the woman she's hugging? No? Just me? Okay. 17 minutes of support. Is that from the 1 hour a week? Yeah. Is that what it is? 17 minutes? Yeah, I'd heard like 13, 14. Yeah, whatever the number is. Allegedly, they stayed like 17 minutes, something like that. And then they took off. That's them supporting.
well wishes as they are hanging out with the commoners, I guess. That's one way to put it, huh, Marla?
What? Is that not the most offensive thing you've ever heard? Like, I just think that is the most offensive way to say that. I say it sarcastically. A lot of us do, like, oh, they're hanging out with the commoners. But you're really going to report on that and say Princess Markle Meghan is hanging out with the commoners? What are we doing? What is this?
Yeah. And again,
For commoners. Exactly.
I just see the backside of Chef Hood.
Those poor, I want to say it so bad. Those poor blanks that lost everything, lost their home and all their worldly possessions. Those poor commoners. Is that not the most insensitive thing you've ever heard? That's awful. Awful. Peasants. That's right. Those peasants. Yes. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. You heard it too. Do you see why I'm good and pissed off? That's why. I'm talking through gritted teeth. Kermit's coming out to play. All right. No, that's it. Wow. Americans aren't even commoners. Exactly. If you want to split hairs, that's it. We don't have commoners here. Sorry, my necklace being silly. We don't have commoners here because we don't have royalty here. Now, I personally am obsessed with the royal family, so I recognize royalty. Those two aren't it. There aren't commoners here. Okay, so TMZ is showing this, and it says Prince Harry, Meghan Markle survey damage amid wildfire relief efforts. Why? Why are they surveying damage? Why is this an article? What is it that they're going to do? They're just going to walk around and Haz is going to be like, oh, that looks hot. That's smoking still. I'm not making fun of the fires. I'm saying, like, what are these two going to add to anything, to any conversation? It makes no sense at all. No. Think about this. What are they actually there for? Okay, she's got this Netflix thing and it's a disaster already. So she's pumping that up. They're still being made fun of, rightly so. No, they're being deservedly discussed. I don't want to make her a victim about how ridiculous that post was with the dog. I, again, want to be clear. Anybody that lost a dog, my heart breaks for you. I've been there. It's devastating. It never leaves you. I get it. That's not what that was. That was her, again, grief grifting, making it about herself, trying to turn around some Netflix things, try to steal attention from Catherine, Princess of Wales, because it's her birthday. Sometimes I just hear the things I'm saying and I'm just like, what the blank? Like, what is this? What are they doing? So they had to go out here and do this because what other option do they have? I think this Netflix thing is already flopping. I'm hearing all kinds of rumblings. I can't prove it, but I'm hearing all kinds of rumblings from the same people you're hearing them from that things are real bad behind the scenes at Netflix. So again, don't watch it. I'll watch it. I'll take one for the team. We got this, but we don't want to give them the numbers. And then again, I shouted out John Witherspoon. John, if you're still watching, John Witherspoon, I'm collabing with him soon. I want to give him a shout out. He had a funny point about the hat. Again, allow me. Who's this person talking? You don't recognize me. You don't know. But the funny point about her hat is this. Not this. This is funny hat. But no, hers is LA. So she's just hometown girl makes good, right? But his point was most people have hats just hanging up. Like you would just grab the closest one and run out the door. No. She wanted to remind everybody that this is her hometown. She's there to help, to try to get any kind of angle of, I'm a nice person, when that's clearly not the case. And also, what does it say about me that I'm wearing this hat? That I like Jeremy Clarkson and that I support him. Okay. Oh, and then this. Okay, again. Sorry, I got to do it again because here we are. This is not right. There we go. Oh, look at me. Look at me. I'm incognito in my baby shower because I put a hat on. No, you're still walking. Okay. All right. Things that are so dumb, it makes me crazy. This is so dumb. So she's still walking through the front door of her hotel, in and out of the damn thing okay. Here we go. There were front doors to this hotel. I studied this hotel. I got really into this whole thing. She had paparazzi lined up like a red carpet entrance for the hotel of this thing out front on purpose. Tom Bauer went into it we get to say it. You ready? Revenge. Tom Bauer went into this. There was a red carpet. She had arranged it. The hotel could have been very private and a sanctuary or whatever because it's like the most expensive hotel. I can't remember the name of it. Doesn't matter. No, she wanted it like that. So she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing here. obviously, she would tip them off and let them know, hey, we're leaving, whatever, we're coming, we're going, whatever it is, and show up. And yet, again, I'm incognito. Look at me. Look at my moon bump, whatever, allegedly, right? It's just so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm going to call backgrid on myself and then wear a hat so that way I trick them. What? What are you doing? This is so stupid. Anyway, everybody breathe. Okay. Meghan Markle and Harry hailed as great people following first joint public appearance in 4 months. What? What are we talking about? Please tell me that this is sarcastic. What? They're not hailed as great people. Who would be hailing them as great people? What are we talking about? Wow. What are we talking about? Hailed as great people. No, they are not. I'm sorry. This is where I just see stuff like this and I lose my ability to speak. I'm just like, what is this? What are we talking about? I'm hoping this is sarcasm. I'm hoping because the same person that called her Princess Markle Meghan, which I'm choosing to believe she was referring to Harry as princess and the other one is Harry's princess and she's Markle Meghan because nothing else makes any sense. GB News is calling. Okay. Sure. Great people. Yeah. Let's pretend like they actually came out and did good. Does that, what's the word? Erase? Is eradicate the word? Does it negate? Does it negate the awful things that they've done? No, it doesn't. I'm sure there's some serial blanker out there. You know what I'm talking about? Can't say the words, but some serial out there who's done one nice thing for one person in their whole life. It doesn't mean that they're a good person. They were still a serial, it's like playing charades. This was the hard part, by the way, before I could show myself. To try to get you guys to guess what I was trying to say because there were certain words that YouTube doesn't like and I don't know exactly what they were, so I dance around them. But yes, I'm sure somebody said Jeffrey rhymes with Smommer was a nice guy. I'm surprised he did that. You know what I mean? I'm sure somebody would say, name a villain that they were nice to them. It doesn't mean that they're a good person. This doesn't make them, sorry, I keep shaking the table. This doesn't make them great people. This means that maybe they didn't do anything here, but let's just pretend like they did. Let's say they brought $100,000 cash and we're handing out to people. I would say, cool. That's a nice thing to do. It doesn't make you a great person. I feel like I'm in Bizarro world. Just saying. But luckily you guys see it too. So there's that. All right. But look, this is the fun part. These are the responses to that article. This is what I want to talk about. I don't care about the article. Yeah. Thank you. That's right. Exactly. I'm not even going to say his name because again, algorithm, YouTube. But yes, this is my point. Thank you, Sarah, without an H. This. People can be horrible to 99% of the people, but great to the FedEx guy. That you can't say that he's a good person because he's great to the FedEx guy. It's kind of a collective thing. No more than I would say if pick somebody great. I love Catherine. I'm sure Catherine has a bad day. She has one bad day. She's not as nice as another day. I'm not going to say she's a terrible person. You don't judge someone based on one tiny fraction of a second, right? Or the 13 minutes or whatever they spent. You judge it on the overall. So, yeah, I think I made a pretty good point. Go me. Catherine is great. Catherine is real. Absolutely. And listen, as a real person, you're going to have a second of real whatever, like where you're just maybe pissed off at your husband that day or your friend or you're just mad at the world or PMS, whatever it is, So you don't judge somebody. Listen, I try to be a nice person most of the time. There are times on stream where I sit here and cry like a lunatic. I'm not a lunatic 99% of my life. It's just some of these moments you see a lunatic Jen. In fact, when I put on a hat, I'm lunatic Jen. Hi, I'm a lunatic. No, I'm saying like you judge overall. You don't judge based on this fraction of a second you get. So likewise, I don't judge them as good people based on a fraction of a second showing up somewhere where some people are doing good and I can't prove that they're doing good. Megan's Mike says, no way. Meghan is pathetic. Her LA, I can't see it, but I'm going to assume it says baseball cap. And Todger Prince, don't convince anything other than a narcissist faking empathy yet again, promoting her cooking show. There you go. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. They are not great people. See, actually, this hat helps me because then I don't hit myself in the head over and over while I'm yelling into a microphone. Breathe. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. They are not great people. We will never forget while her husband was in the hospital dying, that's what these two a-holes were up to. 1,000,000%. That's it. They're not great people. They're awful. So we won't forget this. And it's not right that people who haven't done their homework, like these news reporters, are saying, Princess Markle, Meghan, they're great. No, they're not. And I'd like to know what money changed hands to make you say that they're great. Hypothetically, allegedly. Just wondering. Curious for a friend. Maybe the mayor should call the other celebrities Maybe the mayor should call out the other celebrities actually helping out great people like Jennifer Garner. Showing up with paparazzi and your security team does not make you great people. Ding, ding, ding. I really do appreciate that. If she had any integrity, she would tell the media to back off and not to focus on them. That's right. Wear a t-shirt with a charity that you want to support on it. Something like that. Draw attention in some way. I would figure out a way. I'd wear a sandwich sign if I had to draw attention in some way. If I had that, level of publicity or whatever, to draw attention to a good cause. Lend your name or show up there. That's not what this is. This is, look at us. We're doing stuff. It's disgusting. It really makes me sick. All right, look at these. Now, these were also in response to that. So we have Arabelle saying, BS, who said that? Them? Exactly. Andy says, bandwagon, PR stunt, managed a camera crew and to notify media when and where they'd be. Exactly. The media lady told on them that that's what they did. She said we were alerted that they were here. By whom? Meghan Markle. What? Who said that? Can't imagine. Lizzie Miller says, no one has hailed them as great people. Everyone is calling them grifters. Let's ask ourselves, who pays for these headlines? Because we know the truth. That's what I was saying. I'd like to see the money trail because I bet it's interesting to look at. I like your new picture. It's just so crazy. I need to play it for you. Ready? Here we go.
Are handing out.
Oh, hang on. One more time. All right, I'm going to shut up so we can hear it.
The area where people are handing out food. So they just arrived here not that long ago, and we were alerted to the fact that they were here. Earlier today, we also had an opportunity to grab first partner Jennifer Newsom, who was also giving out food. You see, there we have a better shot of Princess Markle as Meghan, as she's wearing that LA ball cap and talking to some of the volunteers. Not a lot of big fanfare for their arrival, obviously. I'm sure they just wanted to come and offer support and well wishes as they are hanging out with the commoners, I guess. That's one way to put it, huh, Marla?
Yeah.
And again, I just see the backside of Chef Jose Andres, whose World Central Kitchen has been so generous in making sure that evacuees have food and first responders as well. So other than what you see, I don't.
Let me just tell you this, Susan. So,
Commoners. The commoners. I'm shrinking into my hat. This is my angry hat now. I put back on my hat because she's pretending to hide under her, so I'm pretending to hide under mine. The commoners. Hey, commoners. I'm a commoner too. Hi. We're the flockers, actually. Guys, thank you so much for watching. It means so much to me. It's a lot of so much, but it does. It means so much to me. I'm dying to know your thoughts on all this. You have to let me know in the comments below. I'm so disgusted by all this. I really am. And it's not even that it's shocking behavior for them. We're used to them grifting and attaching their names onto these things and exploiting tragedy. But I truly am appalled by this. All the people that have lost everything, and yet again, they're there staging things like this. It's disgusting. Guys, again, thank you for everything. Thank you for all the love and support. Thank you for watching that live. And for those that joined me on the live and watched afterwards, it really helps. I appreciate that. I've made it known I'm trying to get over 200,000 subs. If you can make sure you are subscribed. I just appreciate it so much. I truly do. I'm going to thank my Patreon members. A huge thank you to you all. I realized, I think it was yesterday's video, I talked about thanking you and then I forgot to flash your names on the screen. This time I'm going to flash your names on the screen. So again, a huge thank you to all that support. It truly means so much to me. If you're interested in joining Patreon, all you have to do is go to patreon.com/Real Housewives Recaps. Yes, it's my old name, but it still stands. It's got all my content on there, hundreds of videos, bonus content if you want to watch. If you're not sick of me yet, you can watch more of me, deep dives, things like that. So check that out. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for all your love and support. It means more to me than I can say. Dying to know your thoughts on all this. Do leave me comments and, just continue to spread the word. It's just they're doing too many horrible things and they seem to be getting more, frantic and desperate. So I'm sure more is coming. We have that Netflix show coming soon. So, I'll be talking about that. Just leave me comments on all of it. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for everything. I appreciate it so very much. I truly do. Can't wait to read your comments. And, I'll be on the Sidley Twins. They are doing a charity live stream later today. So check on their channel. I cannot remember the time off the top of my head, but check on their channel. You'll see it. It's to raise money for pets that I believe that associated with this fire thing. So it's raising money for a good cause. I'm always there to help out. I'll be a guest appearance on it. They announced that Taz will be a guest appearance on it. Revealing the Narcissist will be a guest. So they have a lot of cool guests, including me and me. But so check that out and we'll raise money for a good cause. That's later today. Thank you guys for everything. I hope you have the best day and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.